Alright guys, I am back with my review of the first episode of MTV's The Challenge Free Agents. Live Free or Die. That's the name of this episode. And the first thing I have to say about this season is I'm not very excited for this one. And I think the reason for that is this feels like the exact same cast as last season. Like, the exact same people are here. There's a few new faces from the last season of The Real World or whatever. I don't watch that show. And Kahuta's there, which he hasn't been on for the last couple of seasons, I believe. But other than that, it's the exact same people. Johnny, CT, the usual. Anissa. So, it feels like a rerun, really. But I like the concept. It's a very cool concept. One thing I do want to say, though, is Sarah is not on this season, and it really sucks for her because the last few seasons she's been eliminated because of who her partner is, and her partners just suck, like Trishelle, and they choose to go home, which means Sarah has to go home. But this one is free agents. They're not partnered with anybody, so it's like the one challenge that Sarah's not on is a challenge she could actually win. Kind of sucks for her. But anyway, the whole thing behind this free agents gimmick is each challenge is going to be different. One day you could be part of a huge group. One day you could have a partner, and one day it could be an individual challenge. And they're going to rotate these out. So it's a really cool concept. I like this. And elimination, well, I'll explain elimination a little bit later. So they start the first challenge, and they have to pick teams. And it's Chet and a new girl from The Real World, I think. I can't remember her name, as the captains. And they're picking who they want on their team. And what they have to do is climb up all these stairs. It's like the tallest building in Uruguay, 42 floors or something crazy. I'm not really sure how this one worked. It looked like they were chained together, but then it looked like other people were not chained together. So I was really confused by this. But they basically just had to run up all these flights of stairs. And Johnny Bananas, who is, of course, on the Real World Challenge yet again, the guy has no job. This is what he does, fucking challenges. It's pathetic. He sucks, again, instantly. My most disliked character of all time on this show. He instantly sucks again because he's so old and out of shape that he can't run up the flights of stairs. So what he does is he grabs Cara Maria, who's on the opposing team, and tries to hold her back. How the fuck does that help you? That just slows down your team too, because you're all chained together, I imagine. So if everybody's chained together, how is this going to help you? It's just a douchebag thing to do anyways. He's got Cara Maria in a headlock. What an asshole. So they get to the top of the stairs, and they have to run out and pass a key to their second group. So the second group gets the key. It's like a relay race. And then they have to solve this puzzle. And they pass it to the last group, which is like 4 people. And they have to go out on this platform that's overlooking the building. That's like hanging off the building. And they got to run across this like rolly thing, grab a flag, and ring the bell. And Jessica and Kahuta win it for the black team. So the black team is safe. Now, this is the elimination part. This is the best part of this season. So the black team gets to pick 2 members of the red team to go into the elimination. Now, at elimination, it's one guy and one girl. At elimination, another guy and girl, actually everybody on the red team is going to have to flip a little panel over, and if they get the kill card, they're instantly in the elimination round. So another guy and girl are going to face someone from their team. And I think that's awesome because it's completely fair. I mean, it's up to chance. Something that this show has been severely lacking in for a number of years is just chance. So anyways, black team is deliberating on who they want to send into the elimination. And they're thinking about all these options on the red team, and Johnny acts like a total bitch yet again. Everybody's saying who they want to send in, and he doesn't want to step on any toes, so he's like, Well, I'm not going to give my vote because people wouldn't agree with it anyway, so what's the point? Here's why he did this. It's so freaking obvious. Since you don't know who you're going to be partnered with the next week, it's best not to step on any toes. So I can understand why he would do this, but being the only one, he was just like a total bitch here. But like I said, I mean, this is what he does. I'm sure he needs the money, and he's going to try to win this game by any means necessary, like he always does. I just hope he's out very soon. So anyway, black team chooses LaToya and Chet to go into the elimination. And LaToya's pissed off, but she sucks. I mean, who cares? She almost died during the challenge. She was dehydrated. So when they were running up the stairs, she like fainted, showed her face, and she was like, oh, like just, she sucks. So at elimination, red team's flipping their cards over. And I hope I've explained this properly. It's a little confusing to try to explain this in a video if you haven't seen the show. But anyway, they're flipping the cards. And it's Frank and Jimmy going against LaToya and Chet. And they got to play this like football type game where one guy is outside of a circle with a ball. He's got to run in the circle and place the ball in the hole while the other guy's trying to push him out. So Frank and Chet go about 2 rounds, and Chet cuts his chin open. And TJ's like, you can go get stitches now and forfeit, go home, or you can man up, finish the game, get stitches afterwards. We're talking like 15 minutes here. Chet says he wants to go home. And I'll tell you why he did this. He knew he couldn't beat Frank. Frank was pretty dominant here of Chet. And I think Chet was already out of gas after 2 rounds. And I think Chet knew that he was only going to get worse and worse. And he couldn't beat Frank, so why risk it? Just say it's the injury. But I mean, come on, man. It wasn't the injury. Nobody gives that much of a shit to get stitches immediately instead of wait like 15 minutes. Come on. So then it's Jimmy and LaToya. And LaToya, damn, this chick came out freshly hydrated. She was off that hospital water, I guess, because she was a beast out there. She was really dominating Jimmy, but Jimmy held her own too. This was a really good game here, but LaToya was such a sore sport that she really pissed me off. It looked like she was out there trying to take liberties with Jimmy, and LaToya ends up winning and sending Jimmy home. But it came down to like 1 round, and it looked like in the final round LaToya was pulling Jimmy's hair. That's what it looked like to me, and that's another bitch move right there. So I instantly don't like LaToya. But anyways, that's the end of the first episode. LaToya sends Jimmy home, and Chet decides to just go home. But yeah, hopefully this is a good season. I don't want to say anything that they previewed because it could be a spoiler, but it looked like there could be some cool moments coming up, and this episode was pretty good, I thought. So we'll see what happens. But that's my review. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye.